Joined now by defenseman Dawson Barteaux. Of course, Dawson recently signed a 2-year contract extension with the Manitoba Moose. Dawson, obviously great to catch up with you again. Before we get into the contract stuff, just take me through how the summer's been after wrapping up the season a couple months ago.
Yeah, obviously it's almost felt a little bit long, but yeah, summer's been great. Obviously being a Manitoba kid, it wasn't very far to kind of get home and just enjoying the golf course and the lake and being around some friends and family. So it's been good. No complaints here.
That's awesome. And then, of course, signing the 2-year deal. Sort of take me through what that conversation was like with your agent or Zinger, and what led you to signing the 2 years here in Manitoba.
Yeah. Like I said, obviously being a Manitoba kid, I'm super proud of where I come from, and I love being at home. So just being able to be in this position and just kind of talking with my agent, it was something that I was interested in, and I'm just very fortunate that the team was also interested in it. So I'm really looking forward to getting it going and having 2 more years back in the Antlers.
And what did you maybe learn most about your own play last year? I mean, you had a probably the biggest chunk of AHL playing time of your career, despite starting in the ECHL. Just take me through maybe what you maybe learned most about your game and how you're going to translate that into training camp here in a couple months.
Yeah, I think a big thing was just I was given a lot of opportunity to be successful there, and I kind of proved to myself that I can do it. I can be a good player, and obviously playing with Capo was super special. He's like a world class talent. So that was kind of good, and I just every day I was just kind of soaked it up like a sponge. I tried to learn so much from the guys I was around and the coaching staff. There's so many little things being a part of the organization that are there to make you better. So I just tried to soak everything up, kind of grow as a person and as a player, and just looking to build on what I started with last year.
And then what sort of the training looked like this summer? Like you said before we got started, obviously you're back in Brandon now. Just take me through sort of what your training's been looking like and how you've been getting set for that training camp, like we said, in a couple months.
Yeah, pretty standard stuff, I'd say. Just like kind of lifting 5 days a week on the ice, four times a week. We're pretty fortunate here to have a good group of guys that are pretty close. So it's a lot of fun to kind of get going, and we're all pretty competitive out there. So it's kind of the same group of guys for all four skates. Yeah, it's been a good summer again, and I think we're all kind of itching at the bit to get going now.
Yeah, and what's the excitement level like for you? I know it's like we said, still a little whiles away. You're probably still in summer mode. But what do you think about what the team's going to look like going forward? Obviously, I mean, there's been some interesting signings by the Jets to help hopefully bolster some depth on the squad. So, is there a bit of excitement, I guess, to get back to camp and get sort of see what the team will look like on the ice come October?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was tough losing last year. Obviously, any year's tough, but it was a really good group of guys last year, so it was hard to kind of see us come up a little bit short into getting into that second round there. But yeah, I think we're all the guys that I've kind of talked to are super excited to get back, and we're excited with the team, what the team might look like this year. And yeah, I think we could be something special.
Are you still hosting the golf tournament this year too?
Yeah, I hosted it a few weeks ago, and it went well again. It was really good.
Yes, sort of take us through what that was for and sort of the who you're raising money for in case some fans are watching don't really know what it's all about.
Yeah, so I just host a tournament. Kind of obviously, my summer residence now is up at Clear Lake, Manitoba, and so the Poplar Ridge I got the hat on today is the course I play most of my golf at, and I'm lucky enough that they give up a Saturday afternoon to host a tournament for me in this. It's called Facing Off Against Men's Cancer, so it's kind of all the proceeds go to research against men's cancer and cancer care in Manitoba, and it's something that just kind of hits close to my heart. I lost my grandpa. That was a huge part of not just me as a player, but as a person. So kind of just bring awareness, and it's kind of a day to always just think back on all the good memories I have with him as well. And yeah, it's been I've been extremely grateful for the support I've got so far, and I've been doing it for about 4 years now. So it's been really good.
Awesome. It sounds like it went great, and congratulations to you on that. And of course, congrats on the new deal. Looking forward to seeing you here at camp in about a month or so.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, Goose. It was great catching up.